Hey fans of love, light, and peace. What you're watching right now is full restoration, healing body, mind, and spirit, raised positive energy, and I just felt like I needed it. I don't know about you guys. I think things are getting so crazy. Sometimes I really need something super positive, and this was it. And it's created by healing your spirit, which is perfect. So thank you for watching this with me, and let's read another day from A Deep Breath of Life by Cohen. Today's date that we're reading for is August 17th, even though today is the 16th. I acknowledge that. I gotta turn off my lights. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I didn't want to mess up your video. So, we read a day ahead because we're trying to stay up with the rest of the world. At least. I still want to get this done closer to before the end of the year, but I don't seem to be able to get it in all during the day. I need 48-hour days. Is anybody with me? Anyway, leave a comment below if you can resonate with that. Thank you. Today's topic is honor the angel. Allow children to be happy their own way, for what better way will they ever find? Samuel Johnson. Okay. When a child is born in Bali, its feet are not allowed to touch the earth for the first 105 days of life. The Balinese regard their children as angels from heaven, and they do not want them to be shocked by contact with the heaviness of the world. Every Balinese child is constantly held until almost 4 months of age. Then a colorful ceremony is held at which the child's feet are placed upon the earth with prayers and blessings. In our culture, we need to remember to honor our children as spiritual beings. We all come from heaven, and the transition to earth is not easy for anyone. We must give our children the opportunity to retain their spiritual identity for as long as possible. Many children are extremely psychic and spiritual, as you may have been. They voice the wisdom of old and wise souls. Some report memories of past lives, talk to invisible friends, play with nature spirits, have premonitions, and recount contact with departed relatives. Many are quite sensitive to energies in their environment, feeling touched and healed by loving people and events, and jarred by violence in thought or deed. We must give our children the best possible atmosphere in which to start their journey. Let them be spiritual beings for as long as they choose. Do not force them to trade their heritage for the cultural idea of education. And the best gift we can give our children is to draw forth that which they already are. That sounds good. Don't try to change them. And please, dear God, if they tell you they're a unicorn at 3, you don't have to believe them and put a horn on their heads, okay? Okay, just saying. All right, today's prayer. Excuse me. Help me to respect children as whole and wise beings, although not perfectly wise when they're toddlers and 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. Through them I will remember my own innocence. And today's affirmation is, I come from heaven to bestow the gifts of God. I like that. That's perfect, isn't it? I mean, if we all just bestow our gifts upon this earth rather than fighting with one another about whether you believe this way or that way or whatever, as long as you do no harm. And don't harm the kids, especially, because that's especially an egregious sin, okay? I'm going to bring up the S word, sin, okay? Nobody wants to talk about it anymore, but there is such a thing. And it's against children that it's the worst. So let's not do that. Let's focus on bringing love, light, and peace, joy and harmony, goodness, wellness, health, any other positive thing that you can think of into this world, because that's what this world needs more of. Okay? All right. Thank you. And honor the angel in you. I thank you for being here and being you. And if anything has resonated with you, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to one or both channels. I'm sure the healing your spirit people would be appreciative, and I surely would. And thank you. Have a great day or evening wherever you're at. Have a good one. God bless.